Well, with everything going on in the world right now, it's more important than ever to be minding your business this morning. During this difficult time, a lot of people are doing what they can to save money and also make ends meet. Making a few changes to your finances can help you out here. We spoke with a financial advisor who says he got some effective tips for people to manage their finances during this pandemic.
What should you do with your stimulus money? Well, it really depends on what financial situation you're in. If you're able to pay your bills and the stimulus check comes as a sort of bonus to you, and you're good with your emergency fund, it's fully funded, you could invest that money. You could deposit it into an IRA or a Roth account for your future. If you find yourself needing the stimulus for paying bills, of course, pay your bills first. It's really, really important to pay the bills that are the most important to pay. So contact who you owe, make sure you pay those bills first. And if you're somewhere in between, you don't need the money, but you also kind of need the money, maybe now's a good time to begin funding your emergency fund in the event that you don't have one. Down the road, you'd like to be able to provide for your own needs using your own cash balance in the event something like this happens again. As far as what to do with a 401k, if you find yourself in great financial distress, this could be a question you're facing. First and foremost, you should not at all ever take money from your 401k unless you have exhausted every other option. And by far the best result or the best choice to make here is to take a loan from your 401k. This is a very complicated thing. It's very, very simple with how it works for you. You take the money out, you wind up paying yourself the interest. What that really means is it's an interest-free loan to yourself. You borrow the money, you have to pay it back within 5 years. It doesn't actually cost you any interest. Worrying about what it looks like on a day-to-day basis is not essential. It's really important to know taking a loan is much preferred to cashing your 401k out. And in all reality, you should not cash your 401k out unless you have no other option. That is one of the worst things you can do based upon penalty taxes that you may or may not pay, depending on what's going on with the government. But in general, you do not want to touch your retirement money to pay for today's needs.
Now, we know everyone's financial situation is different, and we need to point out that 10 News is not an investment advisor, so the tips that you just saw might not work for your personal situation. We do recommend you seek professional advice before making any major adjustments to your own finances.